Having made the decision to invest in a new GRC tool, customers are then faced with the unenviable task of selecting one or creating a shortlist from over 250 offerings in the marketplace. So how does a company go about getting to that shortlist? What we often see is customers coming up with a long list of detailed requirements. So why do customers do that? I think it's a hangover from a legacy waterfall processes of when companies had the funds or the wherewithal to build tools themselves, like a GRC tool or some other trade processing tool or an order management system. It's a hangover from that process where we needed to build business requirements documents and come up with every single detail of what we needed a system to do so that our in-house developers could go off and build them. However, we now live in a world where lots of processes are outsourced and we buy systems off the shelf. So there's no longer really a need to go through that detailed requirements process, and we try to give that advice to lots of our customers. What customers really should be doing is focusing on their outcomes. What do you want to get out of your new GRC system, and how will it complement the way you work within your company? So when we talk about outcomes, we're talking about things like, one of my outcomes should be, I want a higher participation rate from the business in the various risk and compliance processes that they need to take part in. Another one might be that I want unified reporting suite now that brings together all of my risk, control, compliance and audit needs in one place, that then goes off to audit boards and various risk and control committees around the firm, and everybody's singing off the same hymn sheet and everybody's talking the same language. These are good outcomes that you can achieve from the right GRC tool. In order to get to those outcomes, we then focus in on the outputs to get there. So one of my outputs might be, I want a common single repository for all of my policies and processes. Another one might be, I want a state-of-the-art risk and control self-assessment functionality within a tool. Another one might be that I want a real slick, semi-automated audit process. And so they lead you to those outcomes of getting the business more interested, because there's less effort involved in using a slick system. And then by having all those different disciplines involved, I'm then able to produce that unified reporting. So focus on your outcomes. Don't come up with long list of detailed requirements that can be a costly, time-consuming process and may ultimately lead you to selecting a GRC tool that is not right for your company. So in summary, what we're talking about today, stay away from detailed requirements. It's not what you need to select the right GRC tool for you. Focus on your outcomes. Focus on the outputs that get you to your outcomes, and you should be able to select the right tool for you in quite short order and get on with implementing that within your company. Thanks for listening.